Hey guys, it's Moonlander, and I'm back with another horror movie review, and I have just witnessed one of the most amazing documentaries of my lifetime. It's called The Phoenix Tapes 97. Now this is a real documentary with authentic found footage about an alien abduction of 4 men. Now as you can see on the documentary's website, this film has been banned from theatrical release in the United States and from all digital platforms with the exception of Amazon Video. Aha, that's where I rented this. Even more proof that this is real. We thank Amazon for their support of the First Amendment and Freedom of Information Act. God bless you, Amazon. Okay, so in order to get the best experience of this documentary with actual proof of alien encounters, please stop watching this review now to prevent any spoilers and for your enjoyment. Okay, now that they have left, this is not a real documentary and this is not authentic found footage. I said that for their viewing pleasure. This movie will be best enjoyed if you even think there's a possibility that it's real. They will thank me later. So these people did everything possible to make you think that this is a real documentary and that they found these tapes. There is no IMDb page to be found, even though it has a IMDb score at the rental page on Amazon, but I could not locate the IMDb page. So the movie starts off recounting with a brief description in text form about an occurrence of lights appearing in the sky in Arizona that was witnessed by 10,000 people. And then it goes on to say about how these tapes were found in, it documents the abduction of these 4 guys that were camping in the area.
We're literally just starting our adventure. We're doing it! Yeah!
So, and then after that, it goes into an interview of an older man whose son worked for the federal government, and what he did exactly they don't say, but he abruptly left his job, and shortly after that he was killed during a routine traffic stop. Now, several months after the son dies, the father and mother decide to remodel the house. Now, they try to show pictures of this son through his life, and I think this was the worst part of the movie as far as pulling it off, that it was all real, because this guy looked like a goon, and he looked the same age in every picture they showed. But anyways, so when they go to remodel the house, they find a patched hole in his room. And of course they look in it and they find these tapes.
We put the first tape in. I didn't think it was anything. I didn't see the relevance of it. And then things started to get a little bit strange.
And the father concludes that the government had him killed because he had these tapes from when he worked for the government. So they watch these tapes, and it's found footage of a camping trip of these 4 guys that take an RV out, and then they hike into this river or whatever just to do some fishing. And I think their first night there, they see these lights.
Dude, check it out. I think we're seeing like a meteor shower or something.
Yeah, I got both of them. What? You got both of them. I got both of them.
And then the second night they start hearing noises, and it eventually leads to even more. And that's pretty much what you're looking at here for this found footage movie. So the things I liked about this movie is they did about as good a job as you probably could do to try to make this seem like authentic found footage. The sound sounds like it's from the camera that the guys are using, which it probably is. But anyway, that added to the realism of it. The camera work in this, it's just somebody walking around with a camera. They're not trying to get certain shots. They're looking at the ground. They're shaky all the time. So while that may not be enjoyable to some, it adds to the found footage feel. And I also thought the behavior of the characters and the acting seemed genuine to what people would really be like. And I definitely thought that the ending sequence of this movie was pretty intense. I actually found it to be slightly even scary. I thought they did a pretty good job with that part of the movie. And another thing I liked about this movie is it's only an hour and 7 minutes. For a found footage movie, that's an acceptable length to me, because I think if you go too long, the shaky camera starts wearing on you, or you start to poke more holes in its authenticity of being found footage. So the things I didn't like about this movie is the characters in this found footage are like, I didn't like them and I didn't dislike them. They were just completely uninteresting. Now, that might have added to how authentic it felt. So my final thoughts on this movie is it's gotta be one of the best attempts I've ever seen of trying to make a realistic found footage movie. But is that something people want to watch? Is that something you want to watch? I don't know. I mean, I do, but that's just me. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 because these guys put some effort into this, and I think they succeeded in what they were trying to do. And I do suggest it. You know, like I said, it's only an hour and 7 minutes. Like, even if you're not a found footage fan. Alright, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. And if you did go watch this because you believed me and thought it was real, you're welcome. Alright, guys, see you later.